me show you around the garden before the country. I'm expecting a treat.
Oh yeah.
This one's my horse, the horse that I play with.
The white one here?
Ah. This is my younger brother's.
Hmm. Oh wow, what an amazing view.
Drosh.
Okay, I had the honor to be the special guest at the football tournament here in Drosh. And I was sitting together with Hasham. He's a very cool guy. I just let you meet him. He can introduce himself. So tell me something about you. What is your name? Where are you
Hi,
from?
my name is Hasham ul-Mulk, and I'm from Drosh, and I'm a social activist and a sports activist as well. And I've also been working in the tourism industry in this area. And it was a pleasure today to have Marcel with us, and I hope that you'd be, happy with how the football matches went. I'm sure it wasn't Bundesliga, but yeah. So.
Yeah, it was a good game. Definitely, I enjoyed it. It wasn't Bundesliga, but it was still like a nice game. Yeah, and I wanted to ask you about tourism in Chitral. So, would you like recommend like tourists, Pakistanis and foreigners to come to Chitral? Is it a like good region to visit? You have like beautiful places, and yeah, are people welcoming?
So yeah, of course. I mean, Chitral has been an area that has attracted tourists since before 1947, and it's definitely a very enchanting place. There's beautiful Hindu Kush mountains and the pastures of the Pamir and all of these areas that really attract tourists who especially are interested in more of the nature around here. So it's a high altitude area, and we do have a lot of snow in the winters as well, and in some areas we have snow all year round. So there's a lot of opportunities for winter tourism, and at the same time we have high mountains. We have the Tirishmir, that is 7,700 meters.
Oh, wow.
So and there's a couple of other 7,000ers and many more 6,000er peaks. So it's really a beautiful place and an interesting place for people who enjoy adventure tourism and trekking, mountaineering, skiing, snowboarding. And apart from that, it's Chitral has had a very old civilization, and remnants of that can still be found in the Kailash Valley, and they have a very unique culture and their own language and customs and traditions, their own music. So it adds that bit more cultural flavor to this area, and the Chitrali culture and traditions are also very interesting and not really found in many other places. And we have a different language, we have a different culture, we have our own music and our own ways of dancing. So there's at the same time there's a dire need for the preservation of these cultural arts, because back in the days every artisan had his own importance in society, but now that everything is tied to money, these artisans and musicians and these culture practitioners, it's become very hard for them to survive. So the professionalism in them is dying away, and because of that, the culture is under threat. But at the same time, we try our best to preserve our our culture and traditions, and we really feel pride in showing it to all tourists, and especially foreign tourists. And it's Chitral. The reason why I believe it's very unique in Pakistan is that even in the really bad days of terrorism and the Afghan war, even though we share a border with Afghanistan, but in Chitral remained peaceful, and it was not infiltrated by these extremism and terrorists. And that's because we have a very unique way of life, and we do not wish to hurt that way of life in any way possible. And it's we because of that, it was very difficult for any extremist to come here and infiltrate into our area. So it's a very peaceful place, and the Chitralis are very peaceful people, and they like to enjoy their life. They're not very they're laid back people who like to enjoy their life, and because of that, I think it's a very unique area, and it has a very unique landscape, and it's got beautiful forests, waterfalls, and mountains, and big rock walls, snow-capped, high altitude mountains and lakes. And at the same time, it has beautiful people, and I believe that's something that is key for tourism in any area. But for all the tourists who wish to come to this area, I'd like to say that although there's you might face problems getting here because the infrastructure is not very good, but you'll really enjoy once you come here and meet the people and travel around. I think that it's a very interesting place for any tourist, and as a tourism practitioner myself, I can vouch for the fact that most of the tourists that I've been lucky to bring here have really enjoyed their time here.
Yeah, so thank you so much for telling us so much about Chitral. And I just arrived yesterday and had such a beautiful time already. I only spent one single day here, and I met so many people already, and they were so welcoming. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to explore this beautiful part of Pakistan. MashaAllah.